So, yes, good evening, everyone. And today's topic is on Be a Beacon of Light. And we just heard the meditation commentary, which was very beautiful on I am light. And so it's also auspicious time of Diwali. It's all about igniting the inner light within. And so each of us is this beautiful shining star, the shining light within this physical body. And so Diwali actually reminds us to ignite that inner light and be that inner light. So one is allowing your inner light to be ignited, because when I ignite my inner light, and how will I do that? How will I ignite my inner light? So the first and foremost is I ignite my inner light knowing that I am light, right? If I don't know I am light, how will I even think that I am light? So igniting inner light, meaning thinking and feeling and being that inner light. I am light, beyond this even physical body and the physical organs and all of this. I am light. I am that being of light. And so when the more and more I practice and I experience I am this being of light, the more that light keeps increasing. Say, for example, there is a candle, and then you light that candle, you're using that candle every time, right? So it's the diya, and every time, when you're lighting that candle or that diya, that light, you understand the significance of it. You feel the warmth of it, how much beauty this light brings to your room, and the sacredness of that light. And so every time you feel like igniting that light again and again. And so in the same way, this whole aspect of light itself is so beautiful. Just think about it, where there is light, there is just, you feel so good about light, right? When you walk into a home or when you walk into a room, if it is dark, you don't like it, you want some light in that room. And so in the same way, this body is like our room, like a home, but then the soul is that light. And so this light is ignited. So igniting means every time reminding myself I am light. So it may be very simple. I am light. Okay, I'm listening. Even now, when you're listening, you may be just listening. Yes, I am light. Okay, but feeling it and being the light is a complete different story from what you're just now listening. But experiencing that inner light and being that inner light is very profound, and it's very, very beautiful. Every time feel that as you're walking and moving around, it's like uh, you're a light that is walking and moving around. So it's a different feel, and the more and more you focus on the inner light, the more you are going beyond this physicalities. You're going beyond this, um, you know, the heaviness of the body and the heaviness of the matter that creates, tension in the mind. You're going beyond all of this matter towards the energy into that light, and so it's a very beautiful feeling. And so the more I am focusing on this inner light, um, the more it starts to grow, right? It starts to grow from the dim light every time I'm focusing, because whatever I focus on, it grows. So if I focus on my physical body, or on the matter, then whatever I'm doing is for the body I'm doing. If I'm too much of focus on the body, then we think, okay, this is what I have to eat, this is what I shouldn't eat, this is what I should be doing, this is what I shouldn't be doing. All the focus is towards body, which is okay. I'm not saying that we have to ignore the body, we have to take care of the body, but equally, it is very important to take care of the soul, the inner light as well. So sometimes, most of the times, the attention is towards the body and the things external, the things that are connected to the body. But we have completely ignored the soul. We have completely ignored the inner light. And because we have ignored the inner light, then, though how fit we are with physical body or what we have comforts to enjoy in life, but if internally the soul isn't happy, if the soul isn't in light, then no matter how much we have externally, it's all waste, right? Externally, you may be wearing the most beautiful, expensive clothing, expensive things. If your mind is not peaceful, if your mind, if the soul, if there is this darkness of tension or peacelessness or hurt inside sitting, then no matter what you may be wearing, no matter how beautiful my home could be, but still I'm still not satisfied. There is no contentment, there is no happiness. And so light actually symbolizes all these beautiful virtues. Light meaning having peace of mind, having peace, an experience of peace. Light meaning having an experience of happiness. Light meaning having an experience of joy. Light meaning having an experience of contentment. Light meaning having an experience of abundance. I have everything. Light meaning having an experience of God. The moment I ignite my inner light, um, naturally this light is attracted to the supreme light or the divine light, that is God, or the source. And so light all why because why light is attracted to the source, because light always want to be in light, right? Light always want to protect its light and be that light. But to be that light, I have to keep connecting to the source, to the supreme light. And so when I'm again and again connecting to the supreme light, the battery is getting charged, meaning the flow of light is happening. I'm becoming much more brighter and beautiful, because that light, that supreme light, is source of light, first of all. Excuse me. One is the source of light. A source of light meaning, yes, he's the ocean of peace, ocean of love, ocean of power, ocean of happiness. And so when this light is connecting to the source of light, then that's what is flowing into this light. And the more that light is flowing into this light is becoming a beacon of light. I am becoming a lighthouse who can guide other souls who are around me. I become that lighthouse, that beacon of light, who gives hope to others, who brings peace to others, who brings happiness to others, who brings others into light as well. So each of us have that actually responsibility in one way, definitely, because whatever we are inside, that's what we share outside with others. So if there is tension, peacelessness, and hurt and darkness, these darkness inside, and that's what I am sharing with others, because then I will bring others also into darkness. I don't know how to take them into light, because I myself am not in light. And so if I'm in sorrow inside, if I'm peaceless inside, I'll always think, how can I make the other one also peaceless? If somebody is angry about something, what he'll do, he will put that anger on others and make them the same as well. If somebody is confused inside, he will be in that confusion, he'll make others also confused. If somebody is unhappy inside, will always make others also unhappy. So whatever is inside me, that's what I would share and give it to others. So it is very important that what I am inside and what I'm sharing with others, So am I being an instrument who is, creating darkness, or am I being this beacon of light? And I think each one can become the beacon of light for the world. And absolutely, right now, we are in such times the world needs that beacon of light. That let me be that beautiful lighthouse. And lighthouse sparkles, right? It just shines so bright that no matter how far somebody is, it gives them a little hope that yes, I am, I'm in this world. It's like I'm not too, in complete darkness. That little, the way of that lighthouse gives them hope, that yes, I'm on the right track. And so today the world is facing, you know, a lot of souls, and we all are facing many weaknesses and sorrow or hurt, um, and a lot is going on. And so how can I be merciful to my own self? So being in that light also means that being having that compassion, for my own self, and having that compassion for others as well. And so, yes, I need to be that beacon of light who has that full compassion of light, so that I can be in that light. I protect my inner light, and I am bringing others into light as well. Um, because there is a lot of stress, a lot of tension in the minds of the souls today, minds of people. So rather than if somebody is disturbed or somebody is unhappy, let me actually bring them into happiness. Let me bring them into this light of joy. Have that compassion for others as well, for everyone. I think this Diwali is that time when we have our hearts needs to be filled with that compassion. um, and the inner light should be so awakened that I should bring everyone into light. It's wonderful that we turn on the lights, uh, right? We ignite the lights on Diwali, but also internally as well. No soul in the world should be in any kind of darkness, of ignorance, of peacelessness. No, everyone should be in that light, and it needs to begin from me. Let me be that soul. Mm. So every single day, you know, keep igniting this. Once you ignite the inner light, then protect this inner light. Keep, every single day, have your meditation, have your reflection, um, to keep this light awake and alive, because that's what we do, right? For Diwali, when we turn on the diyas, we always make sure that the diya doesn't get extinguished. We're always protecting it, putting more oil into it. In the same way, every day a spiritual practice allows my inner light to keep going, this inner light to keep flourishing, becoming more and more brighter. And you feel that experience. You see, when you actually focus, it's an amazing experience when you just feel that light. You're like that beacon of light, because light always spreads, right? Light doesn't just stay at one place, it radiates. It radiates. So that's what happens. The more I focus on my inner light, and I keep increasing this inner light, connecting to the source of light, the divine light up there. And then this inner light starts radiating. So every time, let me feel this, let me check, am I radiating? And what am I radiating? Am I radiating the fire of anger? or am I radiating, um, the things that are not useful at all, the energy that is destructive, or am I radiating mm, the beautiful energy, the constructive energy of hope, the beautiful energy of that uplifts everyone around me. And so I think each one of us for this Diwali should be that beacon of light, not just igniting my inner light, but whoever I am actually meeting or greeting, let me be that beacon of light. Let me give that light through my thoughts, through my words, through my deeds to everyone. And somebody who brings someone into light um, is always valued, right? If someone brings me into light, if I'm in darkness, I'm scared, I'm fearful. But if someone brings me into light, how thankful I am to them. I'll always remember them, right? So when I am this beacon of light, then naturally, everyone is pulled towards that light. And so I receive a lot of blessings. And so I think it was Mother Teresa, I think she said that whatever I receive is not just to keep, but to share. Whatever we receive in our life is not just to keep with us in our closets or in our intellects locked. I don't want to share this, but when I don't share it, it will never grow. It will never grow. It will always remain stagnant. It'll always stay. Or sometimes whatever is there, if I don't share, it can also finish because I haven't used that energy for a good purpose. So whatever I have, even everything that I have also is certain energy, has certain energy. So if I don't use it for any worthwhile purpose, then I lose it as well. And so whatever I receive is to share. So whatever I have internally, let me share with others. Let me not be in this stage of confusion and all of this. Let me not bring others into that state of mind. Mm. But let everyone flourish in my company. And light means naturally radiates. Light doesn't measure how much I'm radiating, how much, no. Light is just giving light, that's it. So a beacon of light meaning unlimitedly shining, unlimitedly radiating. I can't say that, this light doesn't say I will only radiate here, I won't radiate there. Just like sun, right? Sun wouldn't think I'll radiate on here, I will not radiate there. Sun is just naturally giving that light to everyone. A lighthouse is just naturally giving light to everyone, no matter who it is. And so in the same way, um, I, being that inner light, that beacon of light, is unlimitedly naturally sharing that light with every soul, with every into this world. I'm just shining. I'm shining. And so in this whole process, as I just mentioned, we receive a lot of blessings as well. So let me shine, let me give, blessings. When I give blessings, naturally I receive those blessings. And so make this Diwali a very special one, not just igniting the external lights, decorating your homes, and which is part of Diwali, which is very beautiful to do, of course. But not just I limit my festival of Diwali, the celebration of Diwali just externally, but internally also on the day of Diwali, just waking up very early and sit in some reflection and make each day Diwali, not just the day of Diwali. Mm. And so fill yourself with that light and radiate that light to the world. Become that beacon of light, that lighthouse. And also another aspect of light is also angel, right? Like angel also, what is an angel doing? Angel is always sharing. Angel doesn't keep it with herself. Angel is always radiating. So be that angel of light, because everyone loves angels. An angel is someone who creates that, you know, she gives, and she creates a magical, um, magical doesn't mean like really, magical, but yes, a subtle magic. She creates a very subtle magic. And so, yes, be that angel. In Hindi, it's a very beautiful word, farishta, an angel who's always radiating that light to the world. So imagine yourself, like visualize yourself being on the top of the world. You're like an angel of light, lighthouse, and you're just radiating that light of peace, radiating that light of love, radiating that light of kindness, compassion, that happiness to the world. And that's when each soul in the world is ignited, we bring the golden age. We bring that golden era where every soul is in light, no one is in darkness, where every soul is in happiness, where every soul is in abundance. And so celebrating this Diwali is like having the glimpse of that golden age. Mm. And so we don't just limit for now, but we live that light and we live in that abundance every single day, and not forget, because always there, storms will always come. You remember that beautiful song? What's that song in Hindi? Diya and Tufan. um, Nirbal se ladai balwan ki. It's a very nice song where it's a story of the flame, and the storm, and so how the flame, first it's fearful of the storm. The flame thinks I will not be able to. The storm is very fearful. It's very strong. I won't be able to handle it. But then slowly the flame realizes, the light realizes, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up no matter what the storm is going to do. I will not extinguish. And so the lamp, the lamp stays in that, uh, in that courage, and the lamp doesn't give up. And she fights with that storm, and yet she remains ignited. She doesn't get extinguished. So many storms or situations in different ways come in our lives to extinguish our light and to take us back again and again into darkness. But if I become careless, then I would just give up and I would be in darkness. Or if I just feel fearful of these storms, then I would just, allow myself to get extinguished. And it does happen very quickly. We can get disappointed by the storms, by the test papers of life. Sometimes we can, feel depressed, um, and just go into the darkness. But I should not allow that to happen to the soul. Things will happen, things come and they go. But I should not lose that courage. And sometimes you may say, what to do? We do lose that courage. And that's when I think I need the help of the source, the help of the divine. If this little lamp, if I'm always connected to the higher flame, the higher divine light, then he's there to protect. That source of light always protects the soul, always keeps the soul, this little flame, in the canopy of, let me be in that canopy of bigger flame. So he keeps me in that protection of canopy of light. And so that I will not lose and get defeated by the storm, but I would fight with that storm and I would face that storm and finish it. Um, but yet at the same time, not let my inner light get extinguished. Um, Many times we do that, like when something happens, when we are facing something, we keep our meditation, everything aside, and we are just fighting with that problem. I need to get rid of this problem. And we keep overthinking about that problem. Or sometimes we feel sad about it or we feel depressed about it. But that's definitely not helping. So even maybe that problem must have started like a tiny mustard seed. But overthinking about that problem, I made it really bigger and bigger. So we ended up having this huge mountain of thoughts, of waste thoughts and negative thoughts about the situation or problem. Rather, the storm is there, but I am that beautiful flame. I am that lamp who will not give up, who will keep my light going. And uh, if I have myself connected to the higher source, the divine source of light, you know, I'm filled. I have that strength to actually cope with that situation, much faster and finish that situation much faster. So never compromise or put aside your meditation, your spiritual practice aside, and keep just juggling with what's going on. Many times it happens, when I finish this, then I'll go back to my meditation. When I finish this, then I will do this. But it doesn't work that way. I have to keep going. I have to keep doing my spiritual practice no matter what's going on, because this inner light, when it's ignited, then I'm able to face what's happening out there. I'm able to actually move forward even in storms. And this is very, very true. It's not just theory, it's true that, I have to keep this inner light awakened and keep going. Mm. Have every day that spiritual practice so that the lighthouse shines and it gives light to others. So it's just not me alone living in this world. And even in our family, we're always with people. And so share the beauty, what you have, share the wonder, what you have, share the light that you have within. Om Shanti.